Hello and welcome to part 14 of the Latics dramatics, and things have actually started to get pretty decent in terms of actually, league form. Here's the, recent run of games we've had. So the last game we had was against Newport County, where we won 3-1. Before that was Portsmouth, where we lost 1-0. So that wasn't exactly the best of sort of starts of that episode. Well, since then, it's not actually been that bad. We've had, Man City in the Checkatrade Trophy and Checkatrade Trophy and Burton Albion in the Checkatrade Trophy, of which we've beaten them, so that we've come top of the group and gone through to the next round. And in terms of league form, look, we've actually been unbeaten. This here being probably the most insane game I've seen in the series so far. Ryan Cassidy getting 2. Manger getting 2, who's starting to be a little bit of a beautiful player. He's got a fantastic vision, fantastic sort of intellect to the game. He's really, really starting to develop as a youngster. And we've got George Lend, who's got a hat trick with a penalty at the end. I just thought I'll let him take it because he's on a hat trick. I know the other two are on hat tricks, but he was sort of he's midfielder. He's not going to get many goals in the season, is he? So I thought I'd give it to him. And then we had probably the title challenge game, which probably, who knows? That might be it in the future, where we end up winning 1-0 against Luton. And Ryan Cassidy is starting to show that he's quite prolific. Look, there, scored 2 there. He scored up there. He scored 2 against the Newport County game. So, and look, 2 there, he's really showing that he can actually deliver those goals. We had a friendly against Man City to make, because we had an international break, and because obviously we've got quite a lot of international players, we had to have a postponed game. So, we have still 2 games, in hand with other teams, and this is the sort of team we're going for today. Cassidy's injured for the next 2 weeks. We're with Ryan Brewster up front. Yeah, that is the Ryan Brewster from the under-17s World Cup, who played really, really well, so fingers crossed that he could start to deliver as well. He scored 2 goals in his last game against Burton, so maybe he can create some chances. We've got Blackett-Taylor and Manger on the wings. Blackett-Taylor's back into the squad after being injured for a little section. Scott in the attacking midfield role. Glendon and Butcher in the centre midfield. Lafferty and Hunt on the wings. I really need to learn how to speak. Iacovitti and Dunn in the centre, and O'Hara in goal. This side is actually starting to be really, really good. There's not really a side where I've put them out there and I've gone, this could be, quite difficult. This lad here, I know this lad quite well, actually. I don't know him personally, but Leandro da Silva Lopez is a very, very good winger. They're playing in the centre midfield, which he can play as well. So, he's not a bad player. Omar's being our star player at the moment. So let's see how this one goes. Come on, lads, let's just go. I expect much better performances today. It's because we lost that game against Man City, which was just a friendly to sort of bring a little bit of extra cash in, because obviously we're hemorrhaging a lot of money at the moment. Literally, I think it's about 200 grand a month at the moment, so we need a very good cup run. We did beat Bradford City in the cup, FA Cup, to progress us even further than that. And we've also got them again in the Checkatrade Trophy, so maybe get another win out of them, hopefully. But that'll mean the 4th time we play them this season. We've gone for the more possession-based tactic today with the attack exclamation marks rather than just attack. And hopefully we can get something from this. Wigan are quite a good side. They've just sacked their manager after having a really bad run of form there down here. And fingers crossed we can actually get, there it is, fingers crossed again, we can get some points from this game. And Wigan are actually now coming up towards us and attacking. Massey in the wing. It's fans. Windass, is that Dean Windass's son? I think it is, yes. Potentially, I don't even know. We'll have a look in a second. Glendon crosses it into Dunn, and no one is in the centre of the box apart from Dunn, and he's just got all that space. So he's gone, you know what, I'm having this header, and he's done it, and he's scored. Fantastic play for the Latics. A great start to the game so far. I know it's 41 minutes in, but if you're free and in that much space, not being challenged at all, you take those opportunities, and that's what he's done. And that's what we need to make sure the players are doing every single game, week in, week out. It's just taking the opportunities they get given, because opportunities lead to goals if you take them correctly, etc. Who knows? I'm not sure to say I'm not happy though still, because we should be 2-0 up. We've been winning 3-1, 4-1, 4-0, etc. in the last few games, so why can't we replicate that? Ryan Brewster is another player who sort of isn't. Yeah, he's not doing the best at the moment. Lafferty is injured, and I've only got one person who can play. Oh no, I can. I've got Rob Hunt. Rob Hunt can come on there, and then Caddis can go on this wing. Not in goal. He can go on the wing. Right, there we are. Anyone else I need to change out? So Ryan Brewster is looking a bit dodgy at the moment. I might bring on Danley. I might bring him on in a bit. We'll have a look. We'll have to see how things go. Currently 38 points, with Luton just behind us with 36. It went a bit weird with my Australian accent. Blackett Taylor's got the ball. He passes it into Scott. Can Scott find someone who's going to go on loan? He's gone on loan, taking the shot, and quite close actually. Not bad effort for the lad. Keep that up, and hopefully we can get another goal out of him. He has scored a few goals actually so far this season, so he's actually not been too bad. There he is again. There we are. Fantastic. See, 4th goal of the season. He's not a bad lad in terms of that attacking midfield. I mean, he's a great replacement for Joe Powell, who's currently injured at the moment. And I thought to myself, that's going to be a bit of a pain, because Joe Powell knows the attacking midfielder role really well, and Scott's more of a central midfielder. But if he can score goals like that from that kind of distance inside the box, then we'll have it. He's scored a few from outside the box as well. So that's 2-0 to Oldham. That's a great start to this episode, which is brilliant. I just want a quick notification actually. It's, I just want to know, who is your favourite player in the side at the moment? And who's your favourite player been so far in this series? For me, I'm going to say, I'd probably like to say still McCormick. I still think it could be an opportunity here, and Scott gets another goal. But yeah, I think McCormick is probably my favourite player so far. We'll have to see at the end of the season, see if anyone changes that. I did quite like Danny Iverson. He's been all right, and Jakovic's been quite good. But I think McCormick still, because he was so good last season, and was just a very, very strong player. That's why he's my player I'm choosing. So put your comment down below of who you think is or who you believe is your favourite player and the best player in the series so far. And give us a reason why. Why do you think that? Or if you just want to write the name, that's fine. Don't have to give a reason. Up to you. We're all free in this world to do whatever we like. And Luton are now drawing against Colchester, which means there's a 3-point gap between us. And Lincoln look like they're just about to win, and Luton are winning. Luton are losing now 3-2. And that's a 3-0 result against Wigan. I'm quite happy with that, We've got to take every win now. We've got to do the best we can to get wins out and get more goals in. We're going to come back now for this Walsall game. Hopefully we can get some more points out of them. Lincoln, I think, won. Did they win right at the end there? Yeah, 94th minute penalty. Crikey. Which means they're 2 points behind. But I'm quite liking the fact that Lincoln and Oldham are top of the table at the moment. It is making me a bit worried because about history repeating itself. Because of last season, Lincoln were just behind us, and then they end up creeping up after that. So I'll see you just in a sec for the Walsall game. Okay, so here we are now for the Walsall game. There's been a big change up due to the fact that we've got quite a few players fatigued, and we need to save some of the good players probably for the weekend against Barnet, who are in the FA Cup, because we want to get through that second round into the next round. And I don't really like being that manager who plays weaker sides against lower league teams, because of the fact that I think they're going to be easier. Don't think that at all, because remember, FA Cup, anything can happen. So this is what we're going for. We're going for Ben up front. Not probably the strongest choice at the moment, but bear with me. We'll see what goes and see what happens. We might be able to get something from this. Gardner's making his return into the attacking midfielder role. Nepo and Durnley on the wings. We've got Azil and Maric in the centre midfield. Maric, who has been starting to become a pretty decent player as well, building himself up. We've got Hunt and Caddis on the wing backs, Andonian and Nolan in the centre. Nolan's starting to become a good player as well, and O'Hara obviously in goal. I mean, this is one of the games where it is a game in hand, so getting 3 points here would be very good. But at the same time, we're quite fatigued. We've had a lot of games recently, and we've got obviously this game on the weekend, so we've got to prepare for that, in my opinion. Because if we can get Man United away, that will sort out a lot of our money problems for the season. Admittedly, not for very long. But it just helps. Every little helps. Like Tesco, every little helps. Or what they say. That was a really bad impression, wasn't it? Is it Dawn French that does that or something like that? Or she did anyway at one point. Can't remember Dawn French or Vicar of Dibley. That makes me laugh, that programme. I love Vicar of Dibley. I don't know about you. Anyway, what am I going for a massive tangent? Walsall now into the attacking area, and they've managed to get a goal from a let's say a penalty then, from a corner. Isaiah Osborne, who has actually been a player I've actually signed previous saves in the past, gets in there, loads of space. We should be closing him down. That's unfortunate for us. But as we crack on, Bent now with a free kick. Bent, I've never seen Bent take a free kick for us so far. We do miss Andy Taylor in that position. We really do. Oh no, this isn't a game in hand game. This is everyone's playing. Everyone's doing this. All Lincoln have overtaken us. No, this is one that we're all involved in. I think it's because of the FA Cup on the weekend that we've had this game. I'm not entirely sure. I think a lot of us are all in the FA Cup. We're gonna now in the relegation zone. We put them there. Where's your passion, lads? Come on, lads, get your passion. Find it somewhere. Get it out your bag. Put your passion on. Put your passion on. Put your passion on. Come on. Well, I don't know why I'm singing. That's absolutely ridiculous. That was me singing, by the way. I love a bit of karaoke, me. Going down pub and doing some karaoke with the karaoke machine. What does I love singing? I love singing Backstreet Boys. The one, You Are My Fire, Tell Me Why. I Want It That Way, that's the one. Gardner's found some space and he's waffled it. He's absolutely waffled it. That Gardner from last season would be taking that and then, drilling it into the top corner. Gardner of this season, however, isn't doing the same thing. We're going to have to make a sub. I don't know who we're going to bring on. I'm going to bring Durnley up front. I'm going to bring... Not Emerson on. I'm going to bring Blackett Taylor on. I've got no one to... I've got Theo. Theo can kind of come on for as ill. We're just going to leave it like that for the moment. See what happens. Morris has done a free kick, and that's a beautiful free kick, and that's 2-0 to Walsall. Fair play. Kieran Morris is another player I've had troubles with in the past. Always finding space, always getting the goal in. When did I play? When did I play Kieran Morris? Did we play Walsall last year in some sort of tournament? Was it? I think we played them last year, didn't we? Whew, that's a shot. In the Checkatrade Trophy, they were in our group, weren't they? So we would have played them, and that's where I saw them, because they started to score and started to beat us, and then we ended up beating them in the end. This isn't the best of games. This is a bit disappointing, actually. In terms of the game itself, it's quite boring. We're going to attack formation, proper old school. Whoa, there we are. This is Morris again, coming at us, find some space, and then that's Frank Musa, who we almost signed, actually, this season, has just got us. Well, he's offside, but he could have had a lovely shot. We almost signed him, actually. We had him during the pre-season on trial, and I didn't actually see him actually fitting into the side at all, because I wanted some better players. I didn't want to... I think it was very early on in the pre-season that I sort of was looking at him, and then I didn't actually want him, because I wanted to wait for someone better, because I've done that so many times, where I've been in pre-season, signed all these players, and then waited about 2 minutes, and then there's been everyone else has come in. Marich has found some space. Marich has actually been scoring goals from that sort of distance, so fair play to him for having a goal. Nolan now starting to build from the back. Nepo into Marich into the centre. Can Marich find someone? He finds Gardner. Gardner finds Hunt onto the wing. Hunt's found some space, takes a shot, but it's just not good enough at the moment. I think the fact we've had Bennett up front has actually sort of ruined us. Hunt's found some space, gets it in. Andonian, can he find a shot? No, he can't. Kinsella's giving away a free kick. Hunt is on the edge of the box, crosses it in. Can he find someone? No, but it's a corner for Oldham. I mean, at this point, I'm not entirely convinced that we're actually going to come back and win the game, but there is always hope in football. But like I said, I'm preparing more for the FA Cup game in this game. I know it's the league game. I know we'll probably lose our first place position, but we've got some time. We've got some games in hand to build that up. Unfortunately, that wasn't the game we were sort of waiting for, but we've got Barnet on the weekend. I will let people know who we're going to have in that game. on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, the link's in the description down below. You'll be able to get updates on what's happening or what's going on, any videos, etc. Please do follow on Twitter and get the name out there of Northern Barry FM. So right now we're going to come back probably for. When it does that, let's see. We've got a lot of games. We've got loads of games here. If we beat Barnet, I'll come back for the FA Cup game before it. The FA Cup game and the game after the FA Cup game. If we don't, then I'll probably come back for Oxford and Accrington. Okay. So fingers crossed we do actually get through and beat Barnet. And then whatever happens then, whoever we're playing, doesn't matter who it is. It could be, Solihull Moors for all I know. I'll still play them because it's FA Cup third round. And last year we got, was it fifth round we got to against Arsenal? I think. Here we are. Yeah, fifth round when we lost against Arsenal. Jonathan Benteke, what player he was for us. Oh, look at this. This brings back memories. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed it, give a massive thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, please click the button down below. Thank you very much for watching. See you later. Cheerio.